So how can we safeguard personal information? By we can safeguard by using lots of person mechanism, by filling only the necessary information on the necessary forms. Do not pre-print phone numbers on social medias. Have an unlisted or unpublished phone number. Do not use your personal phone number for filling everywhere. And if you have a caller IDs, you should know. Okay, please read them on your own. And always clear history, installer firewall, etc. So बहुत सारी चीजें खुद पढ़ लीजिएगा. Okay, so as I was discussing earlier, whatever you type on online, whenever you fill a printed on an online form, whenever you create a profile on online social network, or whenever you register a product warranty, so whatever you fill, that information will be stored in the database, and that will be that your electronic profile is created, and it will be used by the marketing supporters to they will sell your information, and they will provide you information to the to other people, other companies, to send their advertisements. uh, Information can be kept by cookies on the websites. So cookie is a small text file that a web server stores on your computer. So this cookie file will contain the data about you. For example, your username, your postal code, whatever you have viewed on today, which website you have opened, all the necessary information, which tabs you have opened, what searches you have made. Uh, and cookies are being used by the website for a variety of purposes. Okay, there are websites which will not be loaded if you do not accept their cookies, because these websites, they have to maintain this information for a variety of purposes, like they want to allow for personalization, that is they want to track your preferences. They next time when you will open up that website, they will show you the same advertisements, they will show you the same links, same preferences. For example, when you will fill an online form requesting personal information, so whenever you will open the next page, it will greet you. That's why they want the customization. So they will store your username and or password, so that you don't have to enter the information every time you sign into the website. So you might disable that option by checking that password box. Then they will help you in online shopping. This is the major reason of using the cookies. So next time it will show you the same sort of mobile. For example, if you have tried to search for mobiles, and it will save your preferences. So next time when you will open that buying website, it will show you those mobile phones. So this there will be session cookie that will keep track of all the items that you are buying, that you are keeping in the shopping cart. So whenever you will start the order during one web session, and it will you will finish it on another day, so that will be that your preferences will be there. But there are some session cookies which expire after a certain time, after certain weeks, after certain months. And then it will there are some websites that will track how users often visit your websites, and then how they will visit the web pages, and whatever they will open up at their website. Then there are some websites that will use cookies to target advertisements. So these websites use your interests and your browsing habits in the cookie files, and these websites will send a cookie to your. Now they will not keep those cookie files with them, they will send the cookies to your browser. That cookie file will be saved in your computer's hard drive, and it will store your cookie. So next time whenever you will visit the website, your browser will retrieve that cookie file from your hard drive, and it will send the data or written in that cookie to the website, and website will display everything that you have seen last time. So this website will read data from its own cookie file stored on your hard drive. So it will not actually access anything on your hard drive, but it will access only that cookie file, and it will show you the same advertisements, it will use the same information. So let's see how cookies works. Whenever you will enter the address of a website in a browser, so that browser will search your hard drive for a cookie associated with that website. You see, you want to open up a website and it will see for the cookie file in that. So if it do not has any cookie file in it, so it will so you have opened a file, it has not any cookie file, so it will create a cookie file, and if it has a cookie file, it will send information on that cookie file to that website, and and that website, if the website does not receive any cookie information it is expecting, then that website will create a cookie file on your computer. So next time, for next time, for you to come next time, so browser will in turn create that cookie file, and if it finds out that file, it will return that file to your system, and it will that required file will be then opened. So the website will now, and if it has not found any cookie file, so it will now update, it will create a cookie file and it will update your information whenever you will try to access the website. Then we have phishing. Phishing is a concept of scamming in which a perpetrator sends an official looking email message that attempts to obtain your personal and financial information. So these messages look like legitimate, but they are actually not. They will request you to write down your password, to write down your credit card numbers, bank account numbers, or any private information. So it will seem that it is an official message from the bank, and it will ask for your password, whereas the bank will never ask for your password and your account number. Then we have the concept of clickjacking. It is also a scam. So with clickjacking, an object can be tapped on or clicked on a website which contains a malicious program. So on a website, a pop-up ad appears, on an email message there is a pop-up ad appears, or a text message containing a malicious program. So when you will click on it, it is actually a clickjacking software. Sorry, a click there is a click jacking, that is you click on it and jack will appear, that is a virus will appear, so you will be redirected to a new website that will request your personal information, or a virus may be downloaded to your computer. So browsers typically include the click jacking protection nowadays, so your advertisements usually do not pop up, or you will disable the pop-ups from your browser. So you will never click on any advertisements, because when you will click on them, a malicious program may be downloaded. Then we have spywares and adwares. So spyware is a program placed on your computer or your mobile device, and you do not know about it, that it is in your computer, and it is actually secretly collecting all the information about you, and it is communicating that information to someone outside, someone sitting far away from you while you are online. So some vendors or employers, they use spyware to collect information about what their employees are actually doing. There are internet advertising firms that collect information about users' web browsing habits. So spyware can enter into computer whenever you install a new program. So it can enter your computer through a malware, through a picture when you click on a web page, or it can come with an email message, and it is dangerous. Then we have adware. Adware is a program that displays an online advertisement in a banner. It can be in a pop-up window, or it can be a pop-up under window, or it can be in an email message, or it can come with any other internet service. So adwares on mobile phone are also on the mobile phones. They are known as madware for mobile adware. Okay, so sometimes the spyware is hidden in the adware. So to remove spyware and adware, you have to obtain spyware removers, adware removers, or simply malware removers. which can detect and delete spyware and adware. There are some operating systems and browsers that include spyware and adware removers with them. Social engineering is a concept which is defined as gaining unauthorized access to or obtaining confidential information by taking advantage of the trusting human nature of some victims and the naivety of others. For example, you will take the information of someone by tricking your victim in, and they will reveal their confidential information. They will tell you their username and passwords. For example, you will tell them you will pretend to be an administrator of any bank or of any agency, and you will call the victim and you will ask them immediately tell your information, else your account will be locked. So these perpetrators sift through the company dumpsters. They watch the people using dialing phones, using ATMs, and then they uh, attack you. So you can protect yourself from such social engineering scams by always verifying the identity of the person who is asking for your personal information. And whenever giving this confidential information to someone, ensure that only authorized people can hear your conversation. uh, Never share, never use a public computer, and if you have to use a public computer, always clear the cache and its browser. Avoid using public computers to conduct some very sensitive transactions, banking transactions, and keep your data safe, and on only make sure only authorized people can see your screen, because this concern about privacy has led to the enactment of federal and state laws regarding the storage and disclosure of personal data. So information collected and stored should be limited to what is necessary, and if they have collected your information, they have to protect it, and they should not sell it to anyone. For example, your companies who have hired you, they should not they should protect your data. Personal information should be released uh, outside the organization collecting the data only when you have agreed that your information can be given to anyone. So when your information is collected, you should know that your data is being collected. You should always know. Then we have employee monitoring, which involves the usage of computers, mobile devices, and cameras to observe, record, and review whatever you are doing in the company. It can include communication with the email messages. It is the right of the employers. They can use the softwares to check your productivity. If you are sitting idle, or either you are doing the work. And web keyboard activity sites visited as well, they can keep an eye on you. So there are many programs that easily allow employees to monitor employees, and it is legal for them to use those programs. There are many programs that allow them to monitor you. Then there's a content filtering software. Many businesses use these content filtering to limit employees' web access. They can limit you, do not open the website, do not open such and such programs. So that is, they are actually restricting your access to certain materials. So these business argue that employees are unproductive when visiting such websites, so they can use the content filtering to restrict access to those websites. So their web filtering software can be used to restrict access to specific websites. So this such software can allow you to filter email messages. It will restrict you to certain websites. It can there are some internet security programs that include a firewall, antivirus. So browsers also include the content filtering capabilities, so you are not able to access certain things. So there's an access control mechanism. This is an access control mechanism by the companies. So this is all about this chapter 5, in which we have seen the digital security risks, cyber crimes and types of cyber criminals, the backup strategies, the types of ethical issues, and how to protect your privacy and personal information. Thank you so much, everyone.